By the way, I got you beat.
Let's do that.
I had a worse
Beat
gateway.
me. Beat me.
There's no possible way.
That didn't sound right.
Did you tell that guy that on the date?
So Dan, I also recently, gotten involved with the world of online dating, which, by the way,
Isn't it great?
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's got a lot of positives and
there's
negatives.
a real good reason why I'd held out on this for 26 years. Like,
I'll pick up what you're putting down.
I mean, okay, so I always thought that this would be like one of those steps that was like just before like I killed myself. I got to like online dating, like 3 days before he started getting really involved in online dating.
He's trying to reach out.
And my first foray into that universe pretty much would have confirmed that. Like, I mean, it was about as bad as it could have gone. So, unfortunately, I started out with the worst online dating resource I could have possibly done. I read some CNN article where they were actually saying
Adult
that
Friend Finder.
no,
CNN.
it was
Okay.
they said that Scout was a good dating app.
Never
Or something.
even
It's like a
heard of it.
location-based thing. It's like the straight Grinder. Are you familiar with Grinder?
No.
Okay.
What's that?
Alex is very familiar with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead
What's
and
that,
tell
you
the
guys?
audience.
Anyway, Grinder is a location-based dating app for gay men that is like, well, not just dating. It's just basically they would just see, hey, there's a cute guy in this area, in this building, and let's go fuck in the
Go
bathroom.
dance up on him?
No, like literally, they would just like hook up, and I mean, not everyone. I'm sure I don't want to stereotype all gay men. But I had a friend, Darius, who was gay, who used Grindr, and his stories.
How black is Darius?
Darius is white. He's extremely
What?
white.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't expect
Yep.
that either.
Oh my god!
I know. I was surprised too.
Okay, continue with your story, please.
So anyway, this is basically it's like the straight version of that. So I don't know why I ever thought this would be a good idea. But anyway, I started. There was some girl that I had seen, looked at my profile, and her few pics that she had up looked pretty attractive. But like I couldn't tell whether she was like, she looked like Hispanic to me. I thought she was Hispanic, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah.
He showed me the photo. She was very pretty
Yeah.
face.
Okay.
Right. So I talked to her a little bit. I'm like, there's sort of a little bit of broken English going on. So I'm like, you know what? This is probably not going to be like great like dating material for me because I don't know if I could date somebody who doesn't like speak English very well. But I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like this girl seems pretty sweet, whatever. So I decided to go meet her. Like, she lived like 30 miles away, so it was kind of a big thing. Like, I went like on a Sunday or whatever, and I show up to the date, and I'm waiting around for a little bit, and then she texts me that she's like coming out, and she's like 6 feet tall, first of all. Second of all, she's not Hispanic. She was Asian, but she was a specific type of Asian. She was Thai. She was from Thailand.
Okay.
Do you see where I may be going with this?
I don't.
She
Very
doesn't.
big hands.
Oh.
Very big feet.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, shit. Is that an Adam's apple? So definitely a dude, or was a dude.
Win this round, sir.
And I was just like, oh shit, what do I do? Because I'm thinking, first of all, I'm like, I have so many things racing through my head right now. First of all, I want to get out of here as soon as possible. But second of all, I can't look
you
like that
outrun
because
it? Oh my God.
because I
Why
feel
not?
bad. No, I felt, because I just feel, for some stupid reason, I felt bad. That I'm like, well, if I react like the way I feel like I want to react, like she's gonna be like, oh, I look, I'm not passable or whatever. Do not she's gonna get like upset. This, by the way, I think I'm using the word she because I'm pretty sure this is post-op
Okay.
situation.
Okay. Wow, you're so forgiving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, she comes up and introduces herself to me, and I'm just like, I don't think I said like a real word in the first minute. I was just like stumbling over everything. I'm like, and
I'm just blinded by your beauty.
Yeah, I was just like looking away. I'm just like, fuck, what do I do? I didn't know what to do. I'd already told her that I didn't have to be back until like 8:30 or something. I had to leave. So that was 3 hours from the point where I hung out with this person for 3 hours.
Tell me about
God,
how
We
much
went to
that.
go get boba tea
How much was the meal, Alex? How much was the meal?
I dropped like $98.
Oh, dude. And you didn't even get a beach.
Yeah. You know, you are correct.
Didn't
about
even
that. I did
Doc
not get a
Rockets.
beach.
Yeah.
And like,
This
you know, I
woman.
know like everybody there was like probably looking and being like, that dude is on a date with a tranny. So
How progressive.
But yeah, exactly. You know,
Wow.
but I'm like, well, I don't know the people around here. This is pretty funny in a way,
Yeah.
you know,
In so many ways.
in a lot of
Fred.
ways, in
so
a lot of
many
ways. And I knew I was going to be able to get a lot of mileage out about it on the radio or on our podcast here. So I'm like, okay, let's tough this out. So yeah, but then at the end of the date, so like I'm getting ready to go back, and she like goes in for the kiss.
Oh my God. What did you do?
I just
Put his tongue in her throat.
You tilted?
I tilted so hard, man. It was like an Independence Day when they're like coming up against the shield on like the mothership or like they're the one of those big ships and they just veer off so that they don't blow up. Like, and I'm just like, again, I don't think I said a word of English. I was like, but I'm
for
fun.
it too.
It was okay.
Kind of.
And I just like turned around and I did feel a little bit bad because it's so
God,
it sucks. Like, you know, I'm sure for that person, but it was very obvious that like she was not going to
yeah.
see me again. But yeah, so that was my walk on the wild side.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.